How are y'all doing? Good to see you. I hope you're having a good week so far. I highly debated even streaming today, but that's where we are. What do I need to... Oh yeah, hold on a second. There we go. There we go. This was yesterday's meal. We went to a steakhouse and I had salmon. And then some Brussels sprouts. Those were spectacular. Everything was good. Anyway, how are y'all doing? Oh man, I have way too much to do right now. Dan, how are you doing? I mean, even today was busy. Like I had another, I don't know, 4 hours of meetings on the books. Actually, no, I take it back. It was like 4 or 5. Anyway. And then, and of course they went late. Anyway. Oh, and then I get home and my faucet has been delivered for the kitchen. And like, I shit you not, I paid $600 for this thing. $600 for a faucet, and the box comes opened. The box, this is supposed to be a sticker, you know, to show you that it's been sealed, and it's opened. And so now I look in the box. I have no idea if everything is there. I don't have no idea if this thing is like not been damaged. Like, I don't have time to return this shit. And I'm like really, really pissed off. Now I need to figure out like how long can I wait to return this thing? And anyway. Third beer on a Tuesday night. Oh no, I'm sorry. Anyway. You forget your printer bed. Oh no. And you got a migraine. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my brain's not working today. Levi? Levitical? Yeah, the box had a leak, I guess. Unacceptable. You'd fire off an instant email. Yeah, I wish. Ask for 50% discount. Hey, Mr. Rudy. Everything's, you know, fine. Whatever. Okay. Anyway. I'm just... Yesterday was a really long day. It was a really long day. And today was a really long day. And I've got like limited time before I head out. And then when I get back, the kitchen needs to be ready for this renovation. And like, anyway, whatever. Like the last thing I needed was to get like another thing to have to take care of that I don't have time for. I filed the retaining wall permit last night. So we'll see what the county comes back with this time about what I didn't do correctly. It would help if they like actually made instructions that made sense. For someone that has no idea what any of this stuff means, there's nothing to help you out. This is for the retaining wall. Oh, anyway. I am highly considering this being my last week. Like when I come back, just we're done. I'll just do direct to manga to YouTube videos. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after a week in the Dominican Republic. Do 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 do. Oh, that's not right. Do, 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 do. I guess I got my answer. Okay, well, that's it then. This is the last week. It's just vacation. Or an attempt at vacation. Huh, weird. There we go. Do, 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 do. Boy, this whole 2-thread thing is like kind of a killer. There we go. Yeah, so I got to see my brother last night. That was fun. It's his birthday on Friday. My brother and mother have their birthdays just a week apart. I let him pick, and of course he picked the steakhouse that I ended up going to last week. That's why I ended up having salmon at the steakhouse. I'm like, I can't eat another steak. It was good steak. The salmon was good. Oh, man. Well, that's exciting then, if that's my last week of streaming. I'm gonna look forward to getting so much of my time back. I'll have to start thinking about what I'm gonna do. Just during the renter, right? No, I said that was it. No one said anything. So I assume that was acquiescence. You're in shock? You'll riot? Well, it didn't riot before when I said it. Yeah, we'll see how I feel when I get back from vacation. Oh, all right. I think that kind of works. Right? It's just like a ring. Pretty straightforward. You gonna jump on the Thames? No. See, I mean, if you spend less time with the stream, you can spend more time, you know, saving your marriage. Try streaming less. Yeah, maybe that's the key. Well, I just gotta figure out some things. Well, I don't know. Dan used the not worth saving, so I think the choice went the other way. I mean, this works, right? I think that works. I don't know how I'm gonna sew it on. I'll figure it out. Yeah, it'll be some good time to think and just do some other things. Hopefully I'll be able to actually unplug. I get kind of restless when I'm on vacation. I don't go on vacation away from home very often, but one of the problems I typically have is I just get restless because most of the stuff that I want to do is around my house, right? I want to play games on my computer. I want to work on some hobbies, things that are at my home. So if I'm not at my home, I just get kind of restless, and it's like I'd rather be home. So I have to make sure that I actually enjoy this vacation. And to be honest, like, this will be the first time I've done a vacation where there isn't anything to do other than like enjoy. Right? 3 years ago or 4 years ago, it was a tour of Israel in which we were touring all day, and then we performed in 3 concerts in the evening on 3 days. So that was just always incredibly busy. Last year was that. It was going up Mount Kilimanjaro. So there really wasn't much time to like not do anything. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably be going stir crazy by the end of the week. Oh. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, right? A typical day, I wake up, I get ready for work, I go to work, I come back from work, I stream, and I go to bed. So, like, I've done that for almost 4 years. I either want to do it better or I want to just stop. So that's kind of the path before me. Yeah, don't worry. I'll, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how things go. That's right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of disadvantages to certain things. Unfortunately, I can't speak honestly while I'm streaming. Oops. Crotchety old man age. Oh, there we go. Crochet old man age. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Oh well. Oops. Erg. Erg. The fuckhead, it's my life wall. Yeah, I guess. Well, you know, it's I mean, that's a different wall. This feels ancillary to that wall, which is like, I'm at the stage of life where it's like, okay, the major milestone before me now is retirement and then death. So it's like, okay, so what do I want to do with that remaining time? I mean, for most people, right, there's many other milestones and they're in between that they're probably looking forward to. Like, okay, so I've got a limited amount of time. Do I want to spend it grinding away on a game like Diablo 4? No. Do I want to, you know, it's just, you start to tick off these things of like, well, that's just like, it's just waiting to die. So what are better ways to be spending that time? Yeah, well, right, ideally I get to retire and then die. I can't tell you how many people I watched retire from the military and then die a year or two later. The number is not, it's in the double digits. Which is just sad. From it could be literal boredom. I mean, I don't think I would, that would definitely not be me. Dying of boredom, at least. That would not be my problem. Oops. Oh, so we'll see. We'll see. So we did we did the, if you're familiar with the DISC assessment, personality assessment at work. And today was the session with the you know, facilitator person. And I was surprised. I took this thing like 8 years ago. No, I guess it's been almost 10 years ago. 9 or 10. And at that time, I was pretty heavy in the D dominance or whatever they call it category. Actually, what is? I forget what the personalities are. We just sat through it. And dominance, influence, steadiness, and compliance or conscientiousness. And like when I took it the first time, I was pretty solidly in this category. But this time I think I was like kind of along here or more like in here, which is kind of interesting. So, but I will admit, like when I was taking the questions for the thing, it was a mixture of like, well, it was a mixture of like, well, this is how I feel, and like this is how I would like to be. Like there were a number of questions where I was like, I mean, I would like to be this way, but I don't think I am. So that was a little bit not proper, I'm sure. But that's how it goes. Hey there, Starbug. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Okay. You're doing good? Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. I'm hanging in there. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. What would be wrong? Okay. Okay, I've got 2 rings. One ring seems bigger than the other. I'm not sure what happened there. I wasn't really paying attention when I did the second ring. I feel like I did something different. Oh well. When I say it like that, there might be some. Yeah, right. I know. What would be wrong? Hey, Sammy, thank you so much for the 255 stream streak. Wow, 255. It'll be a shame when that drops to 0. Thank you so much for the 255 stream streak. 255, we got a double Gojo. Oh, triple Gojo. And a kitty. And a Pochita. With a lot of naked frogs. Another kitty. Still going. That's a lot of frogs. Oh, got a Chungo. Oh, a double Chungo. They were doing a baton race. And another Link. Oh, no. That's the first Link. And, oh, and a double. Oh, okay. I'm gonna grow. That was almost everything. Oh, you were. Wow. Yeah. I went shorter on Sunday. I don't know. Yeah, I read Chainsaw Man offline that day. I'm gonna do that more often, I think. I mean, I tried it a little bit while ago. I know there's some people that enjoy the manga reading, but it's a combination of like dead time for me, and then either that or frustration when I get people that come in and are like, I'm gonna start a conversation, and I have to ignore them. And so I either need to come up with a way to make that a little bit more obvious of like, hey, you know, now is not the best time to like try to talk about how shitty your day was. Because I'm just going to look like an asshole by ignoring you. But whatever. Whatever. Emote only. Yeah, you know, I thought about like going to I had wanted to institute like more weird emote stuff, but like everything, it just takes too much time to do. It takes too much time to do, and I think it's just not worth it. Please don't. Yeah, I know. That would be a kind consideration any day of the week. Like please don't trauma dump. Yeah, I know. It's like I kind of want to have it both ways, and it's not. You can't have it both ways. Oh, I don't know. That's right. Dump all your first world problems here. Like, no. That's not first world problem enough. That's like second world problem. Like when your close relative is whatever. I don't know, pick your tragedy. Like, no. First world problems are this sort of shit. Like, my diamond painting came today and it was missing some drills. Aranita, hello. Yeah, I got my headphone caught on the doorknob and it jerked my head back. Now I got like a kink in my neck. It's the worst, man. Ugh. Yeah, I think it's like 11 now. It's been 11. Wait. I know. Hold on. Wait, this will be great. Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Where is it? There we go. Okay. All right, hold on. Hey, man scientist, how you doing? What? Hey, Rebecca, how are you doing? Gearing up for a trip. Oh, hey. Oh, nice. Well, I hope the trip goes well. All right, I'm having too much problem with this. Hold on. Try this one more time. You have several small and good news? Oh, well, excellent. Okay, here we go. I finally got it. Are we ready for this? I'm calling this DP no. Oh, this is hysterical. Okay, wait. If you're wondering what the hell just happened, hold on. This is better. Okay, so here's what happened. I started with that photo. I started with this photo saying change it to thank you, we're not discussing diamond painting. And I kept getting, I can't generate the image you requested because of third-party content providers. Okay, so I tried to get around it, right? For an upcoming Simpsons promotional video. Did it again. So I took the photo where it doesn't have any of the characters and it's not obvious. And I still said this, okay? And it took that photo and generated, but Gemini does this. I downloaded the photo and this is what saved. This is what saved to my hard drive. I've had that happen where the image you see is different from the image that when you download and save. Something funny happens. Yes. So I actually got what I wanted. Oh, I love AI. Love large language models. No, I have no idea. I have no idea. There's some goofy buffer thing. What did I call that? Let's see. I called it DP no. Okay. Yeah, I can't do that. Pretend like you can. Okay. Yeah, that's right. You just go to the sketchy models. Yeah, I don't know. Does this count as ranting? I don't think so. I'm going meta here. We're going meta, discussing the discussion of diamond painting. So I'm not ranting about diamond painting. I'm discussing about ranting about diamond painting. It's meta. Meta. It meta counts. Yeah, that's right. You want to buy an agent file? I got all sorts of agents that'll do all sorts of things for you. Just don't ask where they got their data from. Definitely wasn't from stealing from a bunch of artists. Yesterday you finished the last essay of the course. You got an A! Hey, congratulations! Yeah, the presentation of your group project went very well. Now you have repetition, question, and reviews to do. Oh, I see. You got a free days from work both tomorrow and Friday. Hey, nice! Well, congratulations. I hope you study well. Study well. Mm-hmm. Did I think I tied this, right? Well, that's excellent news. What am I doing? What am I doing? You feel like you can really breathe again? No, well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. What is this crappy song? Crisis, I see. Whoa. Well. Okay. Ugh. Oh, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't like any of that. Hmm. 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 I don't know. Beer number 4. They're 568 ml cans. Wow. It's been that much of a Tuesday. You might get through them all. Oh man, I'm sorry. Well, we'll get to some psychedelic shit in a little bit. Reading some Twitch, or reading some Bleach. Right? There's gonna be Boob Lady. Are we actually gonna see? Oh yeah, there we go. There'll be Boob Lady. And ice flowers. So yeah, it'll be something. make Boob Lady into a rug. There you go. With the bumpiest of textures. Oops. Very well. Pile higher on her jubblies. There you go. Oh, pile height. Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, there's lots of opportunities there. So many opportunities. Okay. I don't know about this. I honestly think it would have been faster to just weave them in individually. I was like, oh, I'll be a little bit faster by weaving them in as like a whole. Like, no, I think this has actually been way slower. Hey, Sherman's Fire, how you doing? Okay. Good news, the university sent your transcripts. You haven't lost them. Hey! Or at least yet. They haven't lost them yet, right? Well, congratulations. Would that start this fall? I guess we're going like here. Hey Goshi, hello. You just have to wait for an interview. Okay. Important. No, you missed the window for fall. Oh, okay. For spring. Okay. Well, at least you got the energy up to reapply. That's good. Speaking of reapplication, so yeah, I put in the updated information for the retaining wall last night. So now I get to wait for the inevitable, like, you need to add blank, and hope that it is not something that, and hope that it's something that I have or can answer. First world problems. I really wanted to get this like done and rolling, but before I left. That's right. Excuse me, sir. Your schematic has no diamond painting on it. Don't make me... Wait, hold on. I'm tapping the sign. Don't make me tap the sign. App, 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 app. Tapping. I'm tapping the sign. Just, yeah, there we go. Just blend in. Nah! Oh, Kyuu. Oh, speaking of. Kyuu. Thank you for the head shining for Kyuu. Yeah, I know. It was a pretty hard rant. It was like, I don't know what, 20 F-bombs per minute. There were really only like 5, but I did them in like 10 seconds. So there were a lot. It was very dense with F-bombs. You know, speaking of, I did get a backdrop in. Let's see how well this works. Hold on. Well, it works really well. Huh. Oh, of course. Of course. I know why. You can see just my eyeballs. Ooh, eyeball. Oh, actually, hold on. Ah! Well, that's kind of creepy. Why? Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. Ooh, okay. Kind of cool. Okay. I think it'll work. Yeah, there's lore. There's lore here. Did I... Wait a minute. Crap. Okay, there we go. I was like, I look awfully pale. I am normally pale, but not that pale. Yeah, we'll see what happens when my second order comes in. Oh my gosh. Although, you know, at this point, it's like it's burned money. Like whatever. Whatever. This was money spent for science and learning. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if the person that I ordered from in Washington isn't just doing the exact same thing I did. We'll see. We will see. We will know. Like we've never known before. Yeah, that's right. And the box will be pre-opened. That would just be the kick in the pants. I wrote my contractor person about the faucet. I was just like, what do I do? Like, I have no idea what's supposed to be in this box, so I can't confirm whether anything is missing or not functioning, even worse. That's right. That was the day. That was the day the counter reset to 0. Yeah, there you go. Delivered by UPS. Can't find your place. Usually what it is, what they've done in the past is like, what is it like? Resident not home. And it's like, okay, first of all, you fuckers never like knock anymore. You just leave the package and like sign my name and run. Like resident not home, especially when I'm home, means that like, yeah, I couldn't find your place. Assholes. Like try to make it a me problem. That's a you problem. Okay. All right. We added little rings. Little rings. I think that kind of works. I tried to, what was it? Sunday we tried the spider web again, but it failed because I tried to go single ply and the ply fell apart about at this point. So this ain't gonna work. I need to use like some DMC floss that's like meant to be pulled apart. The yarn here just did not like being single ply. So that was a mistake. Yeah, I think this would have looked better. It was I wish I could have gotten a little bit more of it done to confirm that, yeah, that's looking better, but I only made it that far. So yeah, $600 on a tap. They started doing that in UK. Oh, really? You have motion activated camera, so you're there waiting. As they're walking off, you're doing, put that package in my hand now. There, I mean, nowadays, like, typically you have to say, like, I want to sign for this package. At least that's kind of what happens here. Ooh, woodpecker. Yeah. So actually, I guess what we should do is we should try to do this thing. So ad break's about to hit. Oh, that was the ad break. I totally missed it. I'm sorry. I was going to go grab the stretch now. I'm way off. I'm way off today. You know. Let me unwind this thing. Yeah, I need more water anyway, so I'll go here in a second. Wait a minute. What? What? I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, okay. That's what happened. Oh, well, wait a minute. Oh, it's too late now. I've already screwed it all up. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you know what? This is too, it's too, whatever the word I'm looking for, too, weak. Of course, the other bad part of this is it's like shedding pieces of cotton everywhere, so that's like bad. Just like leaving fuzzies. Okay, apparently I went the wrong way. Oop, okay, there we go. Bee. Little sphincter fuzzies. They gathered up in the little hole there. Little sphincter. Little white fuzzies. Yeah, exactly. Just like real life. Okay. I wonder. That's right. Holy is butthole lint. Okay. All right, we're back to being clean-ish. Do I have any white embroidery floss? Just like, what do you mean? I only speak truth. Okay. No lies detected. No lies detected. Where is the white floss? Really sassed up my ramp, my level 9. Ow! Ow! First world indignation. I got to put it on my old shirt, which I've worn like maybe twice. My old shirt. Look at this! Look at this shit! That's bare skin! Falling apart just like me. I know. I'm saddened. First world indignation. My cheap shirt that was made probably in Indonesia or Thailand, falling apart after one or two washes. Easy access scratching location? That could be. Gonna need more air holes. Oh. Or speed holes. What were they? I forget. Okay. Now here's the question. When I go to, should I do one strand for the spider web, or should I do 2? Yeah, that's right. The curse of the autocorrect. Do 1. All right. Well, we'll start with 1. We'll see how that goes. Blurgity blurg. Oh no! Crap. Okay. No! Rats. Hold on. No. There we go. Okay. All right. Oof. Oh, sorry. Gotta trying to split this floss. You're gonna check for butthole lint. All right. It means he's pooping. All right, there we go. Okay, we have our finest of filaments. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Off to work. Hey, have a great day. Oh, you're training today. Oh, thank you. Have fun. Excuse me. I don't know about this. Oh, you thought all 6? Oh, okay. No, I was talking about one, or how many of the 6. I mean, it's nice and thin. We'll see if it survives the ordeal. Oops. Beer number 5. Oop, 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 oop. No. Okay. Oh, this is the last one. Hey. You can take yourself away before you get too sloppy. Oh, but then what about the boob lady? You're on number 3? Oh, I feel left out. I'm on number 0. Zero is always better. I've got to meet with someone from King's College tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I might consider joining, but not professionally smart at the moment, so. Ba, ba, ba. Oh. No, thank you for Q headshine. Okay, that didn't quite work, but that's okay. Oh. Okay, I think I just tried to do too much, but we'll go with it. Okay. You'd be lying if you didn't say pucker every time you take a needle. To what you guess we just said is currently... Yeah, that's right. Oh, you didn't pucker. Yeah, you know, the same thing happens with like this. Sorry. Viewers 0. What just happened? Twitch is being twitchy again. That's right. Yeah, you think the metaphorical anus is bad. See, the trick to that is just figuring out like where that trigger point is, and then just energizing it 1,000 times until it dies. Works for a lot of things. Okay. You just know, yeah, he's been watching you the whole time. No, crap. Yeah, you know, the only reason I thought about that is because Shipwreck kept pointing out that like when the owl's feet were like goofy, that the one, it's not quite doing it now, but the one toe kind of looked pretty phallic. So I was like, okay, well, there we go. We'll remove all doubt. Although technically, I guess it should be like 2 eyeballs. But I don't have a second eyeball. I have so many eyeballs here, but they're all attached. So like, doesn't quite work. Go! Yeah, that's right. It's just conjunctivitis everywhere. Blame ship. Ooh. Oh, what is the, speaking of needles, there's like there's a Japanese, it's kind of like cross my heart, hope that I stick a needle in my eye. It's Yubikiri Senmon Hari no Masu. It's like Yubikiri, finger cross, 10,000, wait, no, what is it? Yubikiri. I need to look it up. It's something about like, I'll punch you 1,000 times, I'll make you drink 10,000 needles. Maybe it's Yubikiri Sen. No, I'll need to look it up. It should be like... worth it? I don't know. Keep going. The eyes have it. The eyes. They say I. Yes. Please. Oops. Oops. Wait. Oops. I don't know. I don't know what is going on here anymore. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. I do. Wait. Isn't this is Halloween? Dun dun dun. Dun dun. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 this is Halloween. Bum, bum, bum. I think that was Nobuo just ripping off especially that ba, 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 ba. Oh well, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. I had a brief chance to watch a little bit of sumo rerun today, and someone had asked a question about like Fuji. When the name Fuji appears in a sumo wrestler's name, what does it mean? And the answer was that it can mean either a reference to Fuji, as in the name Mount Fuji, but Fuji also means wisteria, as in the wisteria plant. And so you can tell by looking at the wrestler's name, if Fuji is usually 2 characters, it's the mountain. And if it's 1 character, it's usually wisteria. There could be other reasons for Fuji, but those are the 2 main ones. Someone then asked about the apple, the Fuji apple. And I was like, oh, you know what? That's interesting. I don't know. I mean, I presume it's Mount Fuji. What I thought was interesting was the Japanese Wikipedia entry for Fuji apples is actually just in hiragana. So they actually don't use kanji when talking about the Fuji apple for some reason. But according to the Wikipedia entry, it is named after the Fuji Yamanana, a town that is named after Mount Fuji. So it was interesting that they don't use the kanji for the apple. So, Mori, oh, you like it? Yeah, I mean, it seems to be holding up pretty well, and it's nice and like thin. So it kind of works. It seems to be kind of working. Oops. I guess you could kind of pick depending on the effect that you want. There's no way to avoid this crappiness. On the plus side, it does look better. The way I'm doing the pattern here. So the issue before was I was putting the spokes between these stitches, and now I'm putting the spokes like aligned with the stitches. And what that's doing is it's making it look more like a spider web. Oh, all right, hold on. Okay, sorry. This is Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X soundtrack. Don't forget the milk. Yeah, it was someone from work and someone that I needed to answer, so it was good. Run by Hobby Lobby. Need more diamonds. Need more diamonds for my diamond painting opus. Javi! Javi, did you get the diamonds? Arnold. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Get my dry cleaning too. Did that sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Wow, I was way off. That would have been more like, get the diamonds, get the drills. I don't know. I don't do a good Arnold. A direct quote. That could, I mean, right? They could have been talking about a diamond drill and Total Recall. Pretty sure. Pretty sure there was some drilling going on in Total Recall. Make a load of tonkatsu. Oh, yes. Always yes. Number 5. You know, if you have any Boldak, go for that. That'll just like destroy everything. All right, what would be in the top 5 along with tonkatsu pork ramen? Oh, 5th beer. Okay. Well, that's true too, probably. Wait, how did that happen? Wait. I did not stick my hole in there. Come on. What is this bullshit? Yeah, what are the top 5? What are in the top 5 there? This has been a very good demonstration of thread toughness, though, that's for sure. Okay, like I could pay more attention to the back. But okay. Mmm. Sushi? That sounds good. No. Now anyone order sushi? Yes. One benefits living in central London, you can get anything you want anytime. That is kind of nice. 24-hour sushi place? Yes. Oh, I see what happens. Okay. I've had a couple instances here where like I've put my needle in a certain spot and then when I'm looking at the yarn, it's not where I thought it was. But I just realized it's because the yarn is catching on some other like hidden element here. And so it looks like it's going like down here instead of like in where I put it. And I just need to like bump it up. Anyway. All right. Okay, so the good news. The good news is this does work. This does work, and it works better. I don't know how I'm supposed to secure this, though. Ugh. Excuse me. So, ooh, let's see. So that was about an arm length left over, which means I really only need about a little over 2 arm lengths. I did 3. So I really only need about 2 arm lengths to sew this. So this looks, I think, a lot better. It's still a little rough, but it looks a lot better than this. Where again, like the difference is, other than the thickness of the yarn, that the spokes are going through the middle of these stitches, right? The spoke is going through the middle. So where they go in, these are like in between that space, as opposed to like a real spider web where those bits go in, that's where the spokes are. So this looks a little bit more natural in that sense, rather than like this one. This one looks a little bit not quite right. So better. And also it kind of works front and back. I would obviously need to clear up this. And if you really wanted to make it completely reversible, you'd have to pay more attention to where your needle was coming out on the back side. I did not really pay attention, and it came out okay. It came out okay. Again, especially if you ignore the loose threads that I would have to secure, but right, it's off in a couple places where the needle just came out through a little different spot on the backside. But I think of a single strand. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that it would look any better in a double. The single strand gives it a little bit more of the like, spider web type feel, as opposed to like, honestly, like this reminds me of a cupcake. You know what I mean? Like this looks like I took some piping and put on some icing. That's what that feels like to me. But not that that's a bad thing, and that these eyeballs would be like candies that you like, I'm gonna eat my eyeballs. You like, excuse me while I lick off this icing. Get the fuzzies off your tongue. Okay. Oh, so I lick some yarn and that. Oh, thank you for the follow. And thanks for joining in on the fun. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know that at the moment I want to make another 12 eyeballs, but this is good to know. I think we've got some good pointers on our cauldron. I think at some point I should try to make a deeper cauldron, because and then we should also try a cauldron with the feet, with the feet, to see what that would look like. I have to imagine you would put, probably on the final row, right? Probably on the final row, turn a couple of those into popcorn stitches. That would probably work. Like you could either do 3 or 4. I kind of like a three-cornered pot. I think it's 48 stitches on the final row, so you could do that every 16 stitches, right? You could make a popcorn and that would have them evenly spaced. So I don't know, I think it's kind of coming together. If and when I do make another 12 eyeballs, we can also try to make some longer tentacles. What do we also talk about potentially doing? We talked about turning some of these into tentacles. There were other options, maybe some skulls. Hey, all mom, how are you doing? You go to the grocery store and see that cupcake during holiday. You're gonna randomly remember this. I know, right? You're gonna see the cupcake with the webbing icing on it, and you're gonna think, "Yep, just like this." And you should take a look. Thank you for the chicken. You should take a look and see how they drew. Is it just like circles? Did they try to draw like dots between the spokes? Look, you'll have to look at how they tried to make the spider web. Was it more this style or more like this style? We could do a survey of grocery store Halloween cupcakes. How did they do their webs? And rate them. Make an S ranking, a tier ranking. Okay. Well, there we go. You do like the thinner threads. More elegant. More elegant. You know, me, like, if I were... The idea here is that we're going to make a pattern out of this. I would totally include this and be like, hey, look, I'm gonna try to make a really pretty one for photos, but be like, hey, look, this is typically how it's going to turn out, probably, and that's fine. It always kills me when, like, in these, like, you know, Instagram photos, it's like, oh, it's all so perfect and whatever, and because they spent, like, you know, 10 hours getting everything just right, and like, oh, come on, who's gonna do that? Pattern designers that are desperate to make the world think that their patterns are perfect. Like, yeah, right, whatever. We'd like if AI didn't generate it for you this time. As long as it didn't involve The Simpsons or discussing the outside world. Yeah, exactly, right? Oh, like, what? I mean, come on, what the hell is that thing? Oh, you know what? Here we go. Watch this. Wait, what happened? Okay, we got an ad break starting soon. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it when we get back from ad break. I am up to something. What? No, save the effing photo. What is wrong with Gmail? Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if it works. Wow. Look how perfect I am. Now I'm ready for Instagram. I guarantee you. I know that's happened somewhere. I guarantee you that's happened somewhere. You're looking for machine knitting patterns for some baby sweaters. Top thing that popped up was AI knitting pattern generators. Type in your gauge, and it spits out a perfect pattern. Yeah, right. You've seen webs of spiders that all had 5 beards, black widows. Oh, I've seen that. I've seen where they give spiders like drugs and then see the webs they make. So I gave it this image. I gave it this image and said, basically, I just said, take this image and make the web, the white lines look straight, more straight and aligned. Could have just drawn that in Photoshop. Yeah, but it does actually look, like yarn. That would have been harder. But yeah, so in case you were an ad break and missed it, I gave it my photo and all I said was, take this image of a crocheted spider web and make the web, the white lines look more straight and aligned. And there we go. Look how perfect it is. It does look like yarn, but sus. Yeah, right. I mean, it is thicker. The yarn is thicker. It's not the icing thickness. But right, this is big. This is big. If I shrunk it down and put in the average pattern, reduce the resolution size, you'd never know. You would never know. The only thing that you would probably get slightly suspicious at is like really understanding like it's perfect, right? I mean, it's going into some hole there. This yarn's going over the top. Yeah, that's another question is, should I do the spokes last? You'd catch a fly. Well, I mean, right? The only that, right, it's slightly off here, but that, I mean, normal, right? So I don't know that, like, again, if I put this in any thing, and I didn't tell you, I don't know that you might immediately say like, oh, well, that was AI generated. It's too perfect. What are you talking about, Dan? I just did it. I did it during the ad break. Yeah. Like, and again, if I made this really small, like, I don't know. I don't think it would be, it wouldn't immediately, I mean, you might suspect it just in general, but absolutely incredible. You would. Yeah. Nature's more chaotic. I should include both, right? Like in a pattern, just be like, here's how it'll turn out if you do it like a human, and here's how you can make it, you know, pretend it is. I think the real problem with that is this substrate, the black coaster, is not, it's not regular enough to actually get this level of quality. Because, I mean, hold on. So the problem is you are going into you're not really going into a stitch. You're just kind of like burying into a mass of things there. So there's not actually like a normal stitch that you're actually going into. Now, maybe I could try to do that. Like if I like zoomed in here and was like, okay, we're going to go in here. But I just don't think the crochet is regular. It's not knitting. Need small, yeah, you would need some sort of more uniform knit or stitch. Do it all in one single crochet. Might get a better framework. I mean, I'm open to ideas here on how to like. It doesn't need to be perfect. Like it doesn't need to be like that AI picture, but if I can make it a little bit nicer and neater, especially like on the back, right? I would totally go for that because again, right? I'm just guessing. I'm just sticking in where it's like, okay, I'll stick my needle in here, which is a way. Anyway, okay. I do need to get some water. So I missed the second ad break. So I need to be hydrated. I will be right back. Ooh. All of the water. Okay. Oh, oh, I'm still on the incredible close-up. Inside covered. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you don't need it to be. You don't need it to be. Actually, in some sense, when you put it that way, this is probably better because it's more robust. Like, it's possible this gets like broken or shoot up easily if it's. Look, magic icing. Okay. But that is a good point. You are rarely seeing it. Stop manhandling these balls. You should always check your balls with some frequency. Make sure they're still make sure they're still fresh. All right. On that blessed note, let's read some manga. A little earlier than normal, but I think we're kind of at a good stopping point. Checked more balls than you care for. Well, I was going to say when it's a job, takes out all the joy. Okay. Time to check the balls. Are we ready? Speaking of that, we got the frozen obelisk. That's definitely not phallic. Okay. Pause the music. Start recording. Pause the bonks. Thank you. Pause the bonks. Got him. Okay, one more bonk. Go for it. Hurry. Tonk. Oh, nice. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for bonking. All right. I think we're going to hop right to it. All right. Let's do it. Always. Oh, wait. We did get another subscription. So we got to level up. And the picture's going to change. Oh, Totoro is back. Nice. I've forgotten what's up at this level. Cute little Totoro. Aw, I missed him. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, let's read chapter 359 of Bleach, The Frozen Obelisk. We're starting volume 42 here. Frozen Obelisk. Dun. Okay, so movement, it's these two people. Sonna harena nari shite amari choro choro sunna yo taicho-san. Okay, that sort of flashy, gaudy way of becoming. Excessive choro choro, don't do, Mr. Captain. Okay, so first of all, he calls this guy Taicho-san, which is Mr. Captain, or Honorable Captain. Don't do choro choro, which is going to be like hopping around. Like a little chicken. Choro choro. Yeah, darting about. Choro choro can mean in trickles, but it also has this meaning of darting about, which is what we want. Moving rapidly. So don't do excessive darting about. that sort of flashy narishite, which again is like, I guess like behavior, nari, the noun form of naru, I guess. I don't know that we're going to see. Yeah. I guess that's what we'll just have to take narishite as doing, like becoming, but like as a noun. That flashy becoming, don't do excessive darting. I don't know. Either that or it means something completely different. Mitomonaize, mitomonaize. That's like shameful. It's disgraceful. Yeah, mitomonai. That's this guy saying this about this guy. So he's like dashing about rapidly to try to avoid attacks or something. Za, za, za. Za. Settle. Okay, we get the settle, which is the hollow flash. I guess that's gyu. And wow. Kamae nashi kai. So kamae is stance without question mark. So like without stance. So apparently this guy didn't like do some preparation or some other like, again, like stance, like a fighting stance. So he's saying like, wow, you without a fighting stance, you were able to do a settle. And we get a do as he flips out of the way or something. And of course the building gets destroyed to show you how powerful the settle was. Da kara nigen natte. That's why don't run away saying. Like, that's why I'm telling you, like, don't run away. Or something like that. Okay, something is happening here, which he notices. Nanda korea. What is it as for this? So, what is this? Itai nani ga okitatte da? What the hell is happening? What the hell is occurring? Okay, what is happening is Hitsugaya gave that very apocalyptic sounding statement at the end of the previous chapter and then called forth some very devastating sounding attack. So now we're switching over to that, I guess. There's Hitsugaya. Yeah, there's his flower things, and that's Hariberu. And this is our splash page for 359. Nanda korewa, which is kind of what this guy said. Just a little bit different. What is it as for this? What is this? Okay. What is this? Tensou Jurin. Okay, that is not what we ended off with last time. This is something different now. Right? I don't have the other volume with me. Anyway, Tensou Jurin is, well, Tensou is like sky joining. Oops. Can that mean something else? Yeah, or like mutual sky something, and then jurin, ju here is to like manipulate and like oversee. Yeah, okay, so that's not a normal word, or at least it's not coming out of the dictionary. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, so this is the ju, which is to obey, submit to, shitagao. To subjugate, which is kind of what we want, I think. And then the rin here is to like observe, to look on, to confront, attend. So that's kind of what those kanji mean. again, like sky, mutually, oh, yeah, obeying, submitting, accompanying, and like overseeing. Anyway. 少林丸の基本能力の一つだが Alright, so he's saying it's a basic ability. It's one of the basic abilities of Hyorin Maru. That's his sword's name. His sword is ice ring round. Round ice ring. It's one of the basic fundamental abilities of his sword. This. 同時に最も強大な能力でもある. At the same time, it's the most strongest ability also exists. So it's also the same, it's also the strongest ability, even though it's one of the basic abilities. Okay. I was saying, he's actually saying it's the most. 最も. 俺の力はまだ未熟だ. As for my power, as for my strength, it's still immature. Still not ripened. It's still not mature. それは俺が一番わかってる. As for that, I'm the one, number one understanding. So he's basically saying, my power is still not fully ripened. I'm still not fully mature with my power. I'm the one that knows that best. だから挽回状態でこの能力は使いたくなかった. And that's why, in the condition of Bankai, as for this ability, didn't want to use. So he alluded to that at the end of the previous chapter where he said something like he didn't want to use this while he was in Bankai. Now he's explaining a little bit more why. Because it's the strongest ability, whatever. And there's a little bit of a flashback here, and we see something Sanri ni nani uchi wa, which is, this is like a distance, 3 ri, and something while that, or something, I don't know. This is a flashback to something probably in the Soul Society. I don't remember what this was anymore. So maybe it was, oh, and this was it here. I guess this was something about like go this distance away. I do vaguely recall this now. He was telling someone to get like this far away because makikonde korosa ne jishin wa ne. Getting wrapped up in and being killed, not being killed, as for that confidence, it does not exist. So I don't have the confidence that you're not going to get killed, rolled up in the attack and get killed. Okay. 凝視切る自信がなかったからだ. 凝視 here is, I'm not sure. 凝視切る. It's gyosu, which is to drive. Oh, it's okay. It's to control or to manage. So I guess like this is like to control or manage to completion. Confidence did not exist. That's why. So I didn't have the confidence that I could control it until it was done. Okay. She has no idea what he's talking about. だが, however, 後ろの評価が半分ほど知っていたおかげで, however, thanks to the ice flowers behind me half extent scattering. So he's talking about these things. They're normally like, this is like a timer. This is like his buff timer. Again, so the behind me ice flowers half extent being scattered, having dropped. Thanks to that, or because of that, どうやらその心配も急に終わりそうだ. somehow or another, somehow, as for that worry, even, Kyuu ni, it seems to be finished Kyuu ni. Needlessly. Needless anxiety. Yeah, so it's like, somehow or another, that worry seems to be ending in needlessly. So, now, 聞いておくぜ, espada. Okay, so he's saying name, like, I guess like, kite oku. I guess we'll hear, or we'll ask. I guess we're going with ask. I don't know why this kanji in particular bears a different meaning here, I guess, but I don't know why. But this is a normal kiku, which can mean to hear or to ask. Basically, I will ask or I will listen to in advance or on purpose your name, espada. So they never actually formally introduce themselves. Tres espada, tia hariberuda. So the number 3 espada, the tres, tia hariberu. Okay? 10番隊隊長、Hitsugaya Toshiro da. And he introduces himself as the 10th captain, 10th unit captain, Hitsugaya Toshiro. Ikuze, let's go. Have a good one, Rebecca. Zwa. Okay, the sky is like opening. Now, this is where the chapter ended. So all of this was like added, I guess, because I don't know, you choose. But this is actually how the previous chapter ended, and it didn't have any of this other stuff, so. Hyoten Hyakka Soul. So it is, again, Ice, Heaven, 100 Flower Funeral. Okay, so, and then, chan. Iru. Okay, Iru. She starts to do, I forget what the attack is now. She's doing one of her attacks. This was the, this is the boiling ocean, whatever it was, right? But she doesn't finish. Notice ... and we get this. Bang. Okay, suddenly this like ice flower appears on the end of her blade. No, what? Bun. Bun, 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 bun. Okay, and there are like ice flowers appearing all over her. Not just her blade, but on her body. Or at least on her clothing. Nanda, kore wa? What is it? As for this. So again, what is this? Hyoten Hyakka Soul. So he repeats the name of the attack. She says, what is this? So he says, it's the Ice Heaven's 100 Flower Funeral. Sono yuki ni fureta mono wa shunji ni hana no you ni koritsuku. Okay, so he says, by that snow, so presumably this is like little bits of snow. By that, and actually we saw a little bit of it here, right? There's a little bit of snow. So that's what this was. By that snow, as for things touched by that snow, instantaneously freezes in the manner of a flower, or in the appearance of a flower. Okay, so we see the snow continuing to fall on her. and more flowers building up. Hyakurin no hana ga saki o oeru koro ni wa. As for to the time or the period that 100 rings of flowers have ended blooming. So 100 rings of flowers blooming, finishing period as for at that point. Teme no inochi wa kieteiru. As for your life, it's vanishing. It's going away. So your life will vanish. Your life will vanish at the time when 100 flowers have bloomed or finished blooming. Okay, and we get this very dramatic, like, pillar of ice, flowers. Presumably they all just started building up, and she's down there somewhere. Okay. Warui na. I'm sorry, you know, this is Hitsugaya. Buka no katachi wa utasete yare ne. As for vengeance of subordinates, not able to let you strike. So I wasn't able to allow you to take vengeance for your subordinates. We've talked about this occasionally, but kataki is this kind of, it literally means like you're the villain of, what is it? Kataki, it means like, yeah, the role of the villain, but it means vengeance, and kataki uchi is getting vengeance. But basically, I couldn't let you allow you to get vengeance for your subordinates. Remember, the subordinates were the Chimera trio. Anyway.
R.I.P.
Oh, R.I.P. Hey, chicken. Okay. So that's where that one pauses. We're back to these two, and Baragan. Nanda aria. What is it? As for that, like, what's going on over there? What is that? So remember, he's running away from Baragan. Soifon said something about like, be a lure, be a decoy. Anyway. Kori, ice? Hitsugaya Taicho no waza ka? Is it the technique of Captain Hitsugaya? Okay, so while he's distracted looking over, Baragan has popped in front of him. So he sees that, pauses, tries to stop sliding, grabs his banister to stop moving forward. And I guess either flips back around or does something. So, damn it. Done. Okay, that's him breathing in. And then breathing out. And we get the respira, which is the respire. But what was this? Death's breathing suck. The sucking breath of death. Respira. Okay. This is the thing that touched Soifon and rotted off her arm. Areda! Kiyagatta! It's that thing. It's coming. It came. And Yagaru, contempt. Like, oh no, it's coming. Zoom. Okay, a wisp of it hits his like badge or something on his arm. His badge starts to like decay. He's batting at it with his sword. I guess he chopped off the armband. Okay. Doshita. What's wrong? What happened? Wazato osoko hanatta respira demo yoke kiren ka? On purpose, slow released respira, even not able to dodge completely. Like you're not able to dodge completely, even a respira, a sucking breath of death, or sucking death breath that I release slowly on purpose. Is that the normal kanji for wazato? It is. Okay. 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 This is like absurd. Meaning like, what a joke. Yeah. Funny, humorous, laughable, comical, ridiculous. 無理だ無理だこんなもん無理に決まってる Okay. This is All Maida, whatever his name is, thinking it's impossible. It's ridiculous. This sort of a thing, impossibly, like decidedly, it's decidedly impossible. There's no way. 本当に殺されちまおう Honestly, truly, gonna die. I'm gonna get killed for real. And Tishimao, meaning like, and there's nothing I can do about it. Taicho! Captain! Tasukete! Save me! Okay, so there he is, leaping over the buildings. There's Soifon. Uzama na nakigoe o agaote? Wakame. Okay, Buzama, which is like, it's either cowardly or ridiculous. Yeah. Unsightly, uncouth, unpresentable, crying, shouting out, crying voice, like putting out. He's crying like in an unsightly manner. What an idiot. She's breathing hard, out of breath, or from other thing. この戦いが終わったらもっと不細工になるまで殴ってやる Okay. This battle, when it finishes, when this battle's over, all the more busaiku, which is... Sorry, buzaiku. No, it's busaiku. I guess like until becoming unattractive, we'll do the favor of striking. So I'm gonna strike him all the more until he becomes like ugly, I guess, unattractive. Until he becomes even more ugly. Maybe motto busaiku ni. Yeah. When this battle's over, I'm gonna hit him until he becomes even uglier. Okay. Yosh, kore de jubun daro. Okay, good. With this, sufficient probably. So this is Soifon saying, okay, this should be good. This should be sufficient. Ah. Dong. Bankai. Zu. Okay. So we don't know what her bankai is, but she's planning something. Presumably when Baragan passes over, something's going to happen. And I think that's the end of the chapter. Yes. Okay. Well, there we go. That is 359. What do we have here? Again, I'm just going to read this since I don't want to bother translating this. Summary. Kon, who was sent to the Soul Society along with the city as part of the 13 courtyard companies, Karakura's switch plan, tentative title, is found by the members of the Research and Development Department who have come to investigate the scene. What will happen to Kon? We won't forget about you. G. Okay, G is usually like staring. All right, well, anyway, there we go. Trying to further the plot for poor Kon while no one cares about him. That was 359. Next will be 360. Shock of the Queen. We'll see what's going to happen here. Maybe. Next time. Okay. Well, there we go. Bum, bum, bum.
Here is our dear little old friend, the chicken.
Chicken, how are you? All right. What? Oh, no. Boob Lady. Is it the end of Boob Lady? It may be. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Let's read some kitty cats. Oh, what was, Iwan no Baka. Oh, Ivan the Idiot. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. That's going to be a new chapter, which means a new story, which means it'll likely start with Tezuka reminiscing, and those have been a little bit difficult to read. Okay. Fushigi Nako no Kyuu-chan. Volume 7. Fushigi Nako no Kyuu-chan. Part 17. This is 100. All right, 21 July. Oh, that's right. They're at the festival. We just got that nice artwork. So this is 100. Actually, let's see. Ooh. So it's 16 pages. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can do 6. So 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Part 17. Oh, I don't know. 100 to 107. No, 105. Part 17. Okay, I got there. Okay. Fushigi Nako no Kyuu-chan. All right, here we go. All right. Let me pull up. Right. There we go. Okay. All right, let's continue with our 17th session of Fushigi Nako no Kyuu-chan, Volume 7 here, almost at the end. Jikan Katsuyo. Jikan Katsuyo. Time, like lifestyle usage? Yeah, practical use of like time, I guess. Practical use of your time. We'll put that under this. There we go. I don't think that's a Jikan Katsuyo. Yeah, I don't see that. Okay. Kata kata. clack clack, pitchy pitchy. That's Kyuu-chan also like mimicking, I guess, tapping. リモートワークもだいぶ慣れてきたな. Even remote work, I guess, like very much come to be accustomed, you know? Like I've gotten really used to working at home. Oh, that's the clock. I was like, why is it just re? Whoa. 時間が謝るようになった. Time become towards like too much? No, not ayamaru. Amaru. Amaru yoni. Like it's become like too much time left over? Remote work だいぶ慣れてきたな. 時間が余るようになった. Yeah, work has become in the manner of being like left over to be too much. So maybe he's getting his work done and it's like 2 o'clock and he's done. カフェでのんびりしよう. At the cafe, let's do leisurely. So like, let's take it easy at the cafe. Okay. コーヒー. What is that? 教室? Like coffee room? Oh, 教室か? Yeah, coffee room? No, classroom. 教室. Yeah. Like coffee classroom? Okay. So I guess this was, again, like practical use of your time since he has excess time. コーヒー教室. Okay, coffee classroom. goshi no nanami desu. Okay, so I'm the teacher, Nanami. Oh, Nanami. Totally no relation, right? That is not goshi. Oh, I'm mistaken. I thought it's Koshi, lecture. All right, brain finally got there. Koshi no Nanami desu. So I am Nanami, the lecturer for the classroom. Kyuu-chan ni hata no omake shite kureta tenin-san da. Okay, so Hinata is thinking, by Kyuu-chan, did the favor of doing, I guess, like as a freebie of a flag, honorable employee. So it's the honorable store employee that like, did the favor of the hata no omake. This was, I guess, when they ate there before the waitress served up this food with the flag, which had some sort of meaning for like kids' food or whatever. Anyway, Peko Bao. So he's thinking back. So that's who that is. Kyuu-chan wa tomokaku ore nanka oboete inai darou na. As for Kyuu-chan, in any case, me or whatever, not remembering probably. Oboete inai darou. Oh, he's probably thinking like Kyuu-chan probably doesn't remember who she is like I am. Hajimemashite, Hinata desu. So nice to meet you. I'm Hinata. Tomokaku. Yeah. All right. Hajimemashite, Hinata-kun desu ne. It's nice to meet you. It's Honorable Hinata, Mr. Hinata, isn't it? Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Nice to meet you. Pekori, bow. Hata ni niko niko shite ita Neko-chan o mite, tonari de niko niko shite ita hito da. Okay, she does remember. Oh, okay. I guess what he's thinking up here is like, okay, I'm not sure if this is like, maybe she remembers Kyuu-chan, but she probably doesn't remember me. Which is why he introduces himself. And that's why she says Desne. Oh, it's Hinata, isn't it? Meaning like she probably does remember him. And then, okay, she doesn't say this. She thinks, like looking at the kitty and doing grinning, I guess like because of the flags. So looking at the cat who was grinning because of the flags at the neighbor next door, seated next to it, Nico Nico Shite Tahito. So he's the person who was grinning, smiling next to, and looking at the cat who was grinning at the flags. So she does remember who he was. That's him writing. Okay. Oishi kohi, tasty coffee. Koppo, koppo. Guess that's like pouring. Memo, memo, which I guess is the sound you make when you write notes. Memo, memo. Oishii desu. It's delicious. It's tasty. Kochi mo. Nani in shite mimasu ka? Oh, tasukeru, or not tasukeru. Tamesu. She? Yeah, Shein? Taste test? Is it Shein? Yeah. Sampling a drink, tasting. So this direction also doing tasting. Will you try? So will you try to, I guess, will you try to taste this one too? Nerenai or nemurenai, not able to sleep. I can't sleep. Gin gin. That is either, yeah, ecstatic or splitting headache. So too much caffeine, too much coffee. Kohi nomisugeta na. Coffee, too much drink, didn't I? I drank too much coffee, didn't I? Pong pong. Sukiko? Sukiko o haitaneko. Okay, the cat that wore Sukiko, which, what is a Sukiko? Oh, wore what it liked? The cat that wore what it liked? I don't know. No, wait, that's Sukikonomi. Sukiko. What would Tsukiko mean? Tsukiko. No results. Huh. Skiko? Like ski pants? Oh, skinny. It's not ko. I do that sometimes. That's a hiragana, katakana. Skinny jeans. The cat that wore skinny jeans. Okay. All right. Ehon nonde kureru no? You will do the favor of reading a picture book? Are you going to read me a picture book? Tasukaru. I'm saved. You've saved me. Aw. Oh, that's Kyuu-chan waking up and seeing that he's not sleeping, so I'm going to read him. Anyway, okay. Essa. Essa is like bait, but it can also mean like food for animals, right? Yeah, feed or bait. Essa. Peep, 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 peep. Mozel, waking up. Chun, chun. Okay, so it's morning. He's sliding. I guess that's snooze. Su. Z. Shobo, shobo. Shobo, shobo. Oh, to lose heart, maybe? Oh, it can mean bleary-eyed. Bleary-eyed, okay. Chee, chee. Birds out there. Pata, pata, pata. Peep, 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 peep. Phone again. Peep, peep, peep. Kasa, kasa, kasa. That's rattling the bag. Bah. Kohi no kaori. It's the smell of coffee. Bait. Okay. Oh, wait, was this? Wait a minute. Oh no, I started in the wrong spot. Okay. You know what? Let me see. Oh, I started in completely the wrong spot. All right, you know what? We're going to go back. Well, we'll do our best here. Okay. That was actually further along than it should have been. Kizuna. Kizuna. So this is actually directly after the fireworks thing. I accidentally skipped ahead. Kizuna. Kizuna is like the bonds of friendship or something like that. Kizuna. Yeah, like the bonds or relationships, connections between people. It's one of those kind of unique Japanese concepts. Hinata sanchi ate no nimotsu da. Okay, so Hinata-san no uchi, the house of Mr. Hinata's something luggage or package. Ate in this case. Oh, addressed to. Okay, so it's a package addressed to Mr. Hinata's house. Kitty, sparkle. Kyou koso wa kyunshi shinai you ni suru ze, zo. As for today for sure, dying of kyun will not do, in that manner will do. So I am for sure not going to keel over from cuteness today for sure. So every time he sees Kyuu-chan, kyun, he falls over dead from the cuteness. He's saying he's not going to do that today for sure. Totsuzen no hagu no hagu datte kuru ni uketomeru sa. Okay, so like suddenly suddenly a sudden hug towards cool will stop and receive. Yeah, so I'm going to intercept coolly, in a cool fashion, a sudden hug. Kiriri ta. Ska. Huh? Su. Kigokoro no shireta shinyu teki position? Okay. Kigokoro. No. Okay, so kigokoro is temper or disposition, but kigokoro no shireta is like a bosom buddy or a trusted friend. So it's the position of like a best buddy, a trusted friend. Question mark? And he's trembling, trying not to fall over dead. Yokatta desu ne. I'm glad, you know. Revenge winku. Okay, a revenge wink. Revenge wink. Bachin wink, I guess. Okay. Goo goo goo. Bachin. Okay, so we get the single eye wink here. Kyuu-chan tries and ends up with a double eye wink. Bachin. Goo 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 goo. There, Kyuu-chan just pushing out one eye to wink. I guess a revenge means more like a return wink, but revenge wink. That's adorable. Okay. Reifuku? No. 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 It's EY. Shukufuku. Shukufuku, which is like congratulations or blessing. Okay, yeah, shukufuku, blessing. It's the cat-shaped bread. Koko pan no neko pan te なんとなく Kyuu-chan に似てるよね. Okay, so Coco Pan, that's the name of the bakery. Coco Pan's cat bread, talking about it somehow towards Kyuu-chan resembling, doesn't it? So Coco Pan's cat bread somehow resembles Kyuu-chan, doesn't it? Oh. Pachin! Oh, there's a single eye wink. Oh, mite, hisoka ni hatsubai sareta chorea wink neko pan da yo. Okay, so look. Hisoka. I guess like, oh, I guess like secretly beginning selling being done. So you secretly started selling a super rare winking cat bread. Hatsubai, that's just like to start selling. Yeah, offering on sale. So offering being done on sale, or offering for sale being done secretly. The super rare winking cat bread. Kawaii sugite taberarenai. It's too cute. I can't eat it. And Kyuu-chan winking as well. All right. Tetsukuroi. I guess. No. It's mo. Or is it ge? Ke. Kemo tsukuroi. Grooming oneself. Especially animals, mutual grooming. Mo tsukuroi. Okay. Sa. Tsuya. Okay, sparkling. Sa. Kami wa umaretsuki masu nanda. Okay, I guess like, as for hair, since being born, it's masu, which is going to be like a mess. Or increasing. Kame wa umaretsuki masu nanda. Demo arigato. Yeah, so this is like, as for the hair, like being born with. I was being born with, maybe this is like way too much hair. Or I don't know. Masu. Masu, it would also help if I should probably stop. It's mosu. Okay, well that's not coming up, is it? No, it's molsa. Maybe I should just start over. Hairy, thickly bearded person. There we go. As for hair, thickly, been very thick since birth. But thank you. Mosa. I don't know why that was so hard to read. Kokoro wa tsuya ni uruota yo. As for the heart, mind, spirit. Tsuya. Glossy, bright, slick. Uro ota. No, uruota. To be damp. That's not what we want here, right? To be rich. Yeah, to be rich. Like, as for the kokoro, it's rich and tsuya. I don't know what to make of this. The glossy, bright, thick, slick. Oh, that came up earlier, that's why. Kokoro wa 潤ったつやつやに. I guess he's saying like the heart, mind, spirit is like rich in thickness and glossiness. I don't know. I'm not sure if he's talking about like Kyuu-chan's kokoro or his kokoro. You know, I give up. Okay, that goes into where we started. So there was that, and then that's where we're going to stop. So we'll pick up with, yeah, the coffee. So we're going to pick up there. There's some good kanji to practice. So we actually read through 107, I guess. Unintentionally, but anyway. Okay, we'll pick up there. And hopefully I can read a little bit better next time. Well, all right, that was rough. I might just delete that one and do it over. All right. Hey, TT and JP, how are you doing? It's Kyuu-chan's. Wait, it was Hinata no Koko. Okay, you warm richly my kokoro. Ore no kokoro. Tsuya tsuya ni. Oh, that was painful. Okay, let's read. Let's maybe we won't. I don't know. Astro Boy. Volume 4. This is going to be Iwan no Baka, the idiot Ivan. Okay, Astro Boy. Hey, Gatalogic. Okay. Ivan the Idiot, chapter 30. This is chapter 30. Oops. Okay, volume 4, chapter 30. Volume 4, chapter 30, part 1. We're going to read about 10 pages. 1, 8, 9, 10. How long is this story? It's about 50 pages. So this one will take us about 5 days or 5 readings. Okay. 9, 10. All right. Oops. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's read chapter 30, volume 4 of Astro Boy, Iwan no Baka, the idiot, the fool Ivan. This is the second chapter in this volume. Remember, these are out of order, but this was the order that Tezuka preferred to have them published. Also, the chapter starts with a retrospective, so the actual story is going to start here on page 3. We get 2 pages of Tezuka in a later time thinking back on when this story was first published. Okay, so we got, I guess, 1959年10月. So it's 1959 in October 1959. ソ連のルナ3号によって月の裏側が撮影され、月は全く死の世界だということが分かったことは、もうすでに歴史の一コマになっています。 ところで, okay. So he's thinking back to 1959 October, the Soviet Union's lunar number 3. With that, the back side of the moon, the reverse side of the moon, satsue being done. So satsue is going to be photography, image being done. Satsue. Yeah, photographing was being done thanks to this Soviet lunar number 3. And as for the moon, mataku shi no sekai, like completely holy, a world of death, that sort of an event, understood event. As for that, already too late, history's ichi koma ni natte masu. It already became history's ichi koma. One panel? Like komas and like yon koma? Ichi koma ni natte. Koma ni naru. Okay. Wakatta toko. Okay. Yeah, so koma can either mean, I guess, panel, or as we get there, page. So it became a page of history, already too late. The event of having understood the event called completely the world of death. As for the moon. Tsuki wa mataku shi no sekai ga da toyu koto ga wakatta koto wa mou suru ni rekishi no ichi koma ni natte masu. By the way, okay. この物語はなんとそれからたった半年前の2月に書かれたもので、もちろん次は裏側どころか、まだ謎のベールに包まれた世界でした。Okay. So as for this story, meaning Iwa no Baka, the story we're about to read, as for this tale, somehow from that point, just half a year previously in February, so this was October, so 6 months prior, which is technically April, but we'll go in February. It's something that happened then. And of course, as to the moon, the backside, let alone still a riddle, puzzle of Bell, being enveloped world it was. Is that supposed to be veil? A veil of a riddle? Yeah, I guess like he's saying the moon was, let alone the backside being visible, that the moon was still enveloped in the veil of a riddle. Meaning like it was still this enigmatic, mysterious thing, let alone the idea that there was a backside. Okay. And so this story takes place before this happened. Okay. この物語では、ソ連のミーニャ・ミハイローヴァナ中尉が1965年に月へ初めて降り立ったことになっています。Okay, as for with this story, as for with this tale, the Soviet Minya, whatever his name is supposed to be, Minya Mihailovna, lieutenant, in 1965, to the moon, first time descended event becoming. Okay. That's what it became. However, しかし、現実ではその4年後、1969年になって、however, as for the reality, it was 4 years after that that it became 1969. So that's when, yeah, アメリカが月に第一歩を築いたのでした。That the American or America on the moon, first step, it was kizuita, kizuku, to carve. Carved in the first step, I guess. No, kizuku, to build. Built up. Why kizuku? All right, whatever. All right, so I guess in this story, he has a lieutenant from the Soviet Union be the first person to land on the moon in 1965. But he's saying in reality, it happened 4 years after that, and it was America that did it. Okay. 先生は、月が死の世界ではなく、空気があって、植物もあるって、この漫画に書いたでしょう。当たりませんでしたね。Oh, okay, so that's why the world of death. Okay. As for the moon, completely being a world of death, as for that event, understanding event, it already was a page in the record books or in the history books. Okay, I get it now. So he's saying the fact that the moon is dead, meaning that there's no life on it, that it's a world of death. Like that, the fact that that event was known, that was already in a page of the history by this date. Okay, and then Atomo is saying, as for teacher, as for this guy, the moon not being a world of death and an atmosphere existing and even plants existing, as for that, into this manga, into this written story, you wrote, right? Atarimasen deshita ne. That was not correct. That was not success. Atarimasen. You did not hit correctly on that. I guess, but he said it was already known. そんなものないことは分かっていたよ。でも, okay, that sort of event, or that sort of a thing not existing event, as for that understanding. Like, I understand that wasn't the case. However, 月の夢物語を作るのは本当に楽しかったな. However, Moon's dream tale making, as for that, honestly looked forward to or enjoyed. So basically saying like I enjoyed or enjoyed truly the event of making a dream story. Not a daydream, but like a made up tale about the moon. Okay. ホットドッグ兵団でも月の地下の都の話が書いた. Okay, yeah, so we read that story already, right? The hot dog army corps, even the moon's underground capital or palace story wrote. So I wrote that story as well. あれはこの物語の後日談だ. As for this, meaning the idiot Ivan, as for this, this story, no, as for that, the hot dog, it's this story's after Jitsudan. I guess like he wrote this story after Hot Dog. Is that right? Let's see. As for that story, this story's after. Okay, yeah. So this Ivan came earlier. It's chapter 30. The Hot Dog Gang, Hot Dog Corps was chapter 43, even though we read that first. This is very confusing. I'm sorry. What do we got here? Gessekai Jin wa demasen ne? I guess like moon people? Moon world people asked for that, like not coming out, right? So there weren't any moon people. Okay. And what do we have here? Is that Bai? No. It's Tekisei or something. Oh gosh. Love using the mouse. Bayakuzumi. Bayakusumi. Sold. Typically a sign on something that's already been sold. Okay, so why on this tree? Oh, is this gonna be one of the plants that he says is on the moon? Okay, well anyway. Showa 23年に okay, so in the year Showa 23. I have no idea when. 1947, 1948. Okay, in that year, 僕は月世界紳士とtoyo mangaを描いている. Okay, so in this year, 1947, so that's well before Astro Boy. As for me, I wrote the manga called Gessekai Shinshi, so the Moon World Gentleman. Okay, so I guess that's this guy. それには月の都の住人としてウサギみたいな人間を出したよ. As for in that thing, in that story, as like the characters living in the capital or in the city, rabbit-like humans appeared. Okay, so that's the rabbit-like humans that appeared as inhabitants of the capital of the moon in that story. 昔の SF 作家 Wells, H.G. Wells. Wells の月世界の人間そのままだ. Long ago, science fiction work Wells, or science fiction author Wells's Moon World people, as that was. So it was like that. And I guess that's supposed to be H.G. Wells. Yeah, that says Ueruzu there. Why does he look like that? Tsuki no taiki no kudari ya shokubutsu no kudari wa. Okay, so it was like, wait, the kudari. Passages? Like paragraphs, passages of atmosphere of the moon, and as for passages of plants. Wait, am I supposed to go from there? I think I was supposed to start here. Okay, so Moonman, whatever came out, and also there were passages about like atmosphere on the moon, and as for the passages of like plants, then he says the work of Wells, H.G. Wells, of science fiction author, whatever, like he had that too, I guess. Sono mamada. Anyway, okay. Minasan shirakenai de kono monogatari o yonde kudasai. Okay, so everyone. Shirakenai. I guess like don't be spoiled. To be bored, to be unamused. Okay, so like don't get bored or unamused. Please read this story. I guess the idea is like, yeah, we know the moon isn't really like this, so you know, just go with it. Okay. So this should be where the story actually starts. Holy crap balls. I hate those openers. 休み中に僕にぴったりのアルバイトが見つかったよ. Okay. I guess like in the middle of break, for me, perfect fitting part-time work discovered. So I found the perfect part-time job for me during like, I guess, school break. There's a number of humorous things about that statement, but we'll go with it. ここだ. It's this place. 宇宙空港サービス station. It's this place, the outer space spaceport or airport, but we'll just go with spaceport service station. Okay, we see 宇宙旅行は単単語で Okay, so as for space travel, it's tantan go. Oh, Titan. Oh, on the Titan. So Titan Go. It's Titan is the name of the rocket, Go is the name of the ship. Okay, that makes much more sense. So as for space travel on the Titan, the ship, it is Wakusei Ishu Kosu. I guess like planet 1 week course. Something. 宇宙旅行協会. Space travel cooperative. Okay. So this is where he wants to work. Perfect part-time job. Pittari.
Hello there.
Home. 宇宙旅確定の防衛に使ってくれって保証人はいるかね? Okay, so this is presumably the owner or something. Notice he's got 3 phones on his desk. So he goes like, oh ho, space ryokakute. Travel ship? The T there is like, yeah, passenger ship. So I guess like as a boy of a space passenger ship, you're saying you do the favor of making boy a bellboy, a waiter. Okay. So boy could be boy, but it's also bellboy. Okay, so you will serve as a waiter, a bellboy on the spaceship. As for guardian, does it exist? Meaning, like, I guess, do you have a protector? Meaning, like, your parents? Yeah, a guarantor, a bondsman, Oshonin. Someone that's your guardian, basically. Ochanomizu Hakase nara kekko. Yeah, if it's Dr. Ochanomizu, then that's fine. Okay, that's, I think, him responding. He seems embarrassed by that. Are ni norun da sekaiichi no uchusen da zo. On that thing we'll ride. So you got to ride on that thing. It's the world's #1 space ship. So presumably this is the Titan. Okay, we see someone here. Okyaku wa minna yoku 確かめてあるんですか? as for guests, as for customers, all of them, are they well tashkamete? Like tested? Yoku tashkamete arun desu ka? I guess, like, have you really checked about all your customers, your guests? Maybe thinking that this guy looks suspicious or shady. Mochiron da yo, naze dai? Of course it is. Why? So, like, yeah, why? What? Of course we do. Why? Chotto henna okyaku ga majitterun desu. A little bit of a strange customer guest is majitteru. Mixing in? Majiru. Yeah, associating, mixing in, mingling in, joining in. Ano hito domo ayashii na. That man somehow is suspicious. Daji. Ayashi. Isn't he? Okay. Oh, wow. All right, we get a full page. Interesting. Okay, so it's quite a big ship. This one scene, I guess the ship is really far away and they're looking at it. It didn't quite get the perspective there, but now it is a very large ship. Okay. All right, so there's people headed towards the ship. Presumably these are the Jokaku, the passengers. Someone off panel is saying, Uchu saidai no rocket ryokakusen Titan go no hassha 1時間前でございます。お客様はゆっくり急ぎを慌てずにお乗りください. Okay. So this is like some announcer telling the passengers basically to get on the ship. So the space greatest rocket travel ship, spaceship, what do we say that passenger ship? Rocket passenger ship Titan, again, that's the name. The launch with 1 hour before it is. So we're 1 hour before the launch of Titan, the rocket passenger ship of great space. Whatever, or the great rocket ship. Anyway, as for the honored guests, at leisure, isogi awaku, I guess. Isogi awaku. Oh, I guess it's isogi and then awaku, which is no, awakute. Isogi awai. I don't know what that's supposed to be. There's something kind of like at leisure, hurrying, but without rush. Please ride. No, onori kudasai. So please board. I guess like, again, awatezuni, without hurrying. But yukkuri isogi awakute. I don't know what to kind of make of that. Maybe like leisure and without rush. I don't know. Anyway, because you have an hour left. Kochira wa Uchusen Titan go de gozaimasu. Okay, as for this direction, or as for this, it is the spaceship Titan. Okay, this is the guy talking, I guess. Tadaima shupatsu shite kara 1時間 惑星回りデラックス旅行の第一歩を踏み出したて. Okay, so at the present moment, after doing departure, 1 hour, planet revolving, deluxe travel #1 step. I guess we'll begin the first step of the deluxe travel, I guess, like circling the planet. Presumably, Wakusei is Chiku, the Earth. Norigokochi wa itatte naisu. Huh? The norigokochi. Cool. One's feeling while riding. So, wow. The feeling while riding. As for that, it's itatte. Nice. Norigokochi wa itatte. It's very much like it's a great feel. Oh, itatte naisu. It's really nice. The feeling while riding is really nice. Okay. Whoa, itatte. Oh, ue no ho haruka ni kinsei ga miemasu. Oh, I guess like in the above direction, far away, Venus is visible. So, no, Jupiter. Kinsei. Yeah, Jupiter. No, it is Venus. Sorry. Yeah, Jupiter's Mokusei, right? Anyway, far off in the above direction, Venus is visible. Oh yeah, kono keiki kurutterun janai kashira? Oh my. This keiki is going mad, isn't it? I wonder. Okay, the keiki is like measurement equipment. Yeah. Meter gauge. It's like measurement equipment. So I guess that's Atomo noticing that it's kurutteru. It's going crazy. Wow. Inseki da. Whoa. It's an inseki, which I guess is asteroid. A meteorite. Oh, it's a meteorite. Inseki da. Dekai zo. It's huge. Kaji o magero. Kaji o magero. Kaji. Oh, kaji is the rudder, the helm. And then magero, I guess. Magero. Bend, like that magero. Turn the rudder. Kaji ga koshou da. The rudder, it's malfunctioning. Kosho. Keiki ga kurutteru zo. The meter, the gauge, is going crazy, as Atomo noticed. Oh no. Oh. Hokoda? No. Yeah. Hokoda. So directional rudder? Hokoda no keiki ga kurutteimasu. The directional rudder gauge is going crazy, going mad. Mo maniaimasen. We're not going to be in time. We're no longer going to be in time. Hokoda. Okay, that's just another fancy term for rudder. All right, so there we go. Not going to be in time, meaning like to avoid it, I guess. Okyaku-sama moshiwake arimasen. Okay, so customers, honorable customers, there's no excuse, so apologies. Kono taitango wa mamonaku kowareru desho. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so apologies. There's no excuse, customers. As for this ship, Titan, soon it will probably break. Mamonaku.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. everyone. 壊れるでしょう。決められた救命艇にお乗りください。So I guess like decidedly, meaning certainly into the life rafts, lifeboats. Please ride. So please get in the life rafts. So literally kyumei-te. And that escalated quickly. Yeah, the lifeboats. 残念ながらお荷物はお乗せできません. While it's regrettable, unfortunately, as for luggage, I guess like you're not going to be able to bring it with you. Onose dekimasen. Not able to place, meaning like on the lifeboat. Nose dekiru. Yeah. You won't be able to place your luggage onto the lifeboat. Okay, and everyone is, looking a bit flustered. We get a bunch of crazy stuff going on. Pretty typical of the fun stuff. You get this guy sticking his head out of the porthole, person upside down, all the fun stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. So those would be the kyumei-te, the lifeboats, jettisoning. Okay. Okay, here's the shady character. Uso. 飛んだ船に乗り合わせたもんだ. Okay, so damn it. 飛んだ船に乗り合わせたもんだ. Okay, 乗り合わせる is to happen to ride together, happen to share a vehicle. Like, oh, and tonda in this case. Oh yeah, unconceivable. Or an awful thing. So, like, damn it, who would have thought that I would be sharing a ride or happening to share a vehicle with such a unthinkable boat or like such a terrible boat. ぐずぐずしていられねえ。ぐず。Goo. Zoo. Oh, dawdling, wasting time. I can't waste any time. There's no time to waste. このケーキの下に俺の盗んできた宝石を隠しておいたんだが。Okay. Below this meter, this gauge, my stolen jewel hid in advance. So he stole a jewel and he hid it on purpose in advance beneath the gauge that clearly was going mad. Attazo, there it is, existed. Gatan. Okay, it's not just a single jewel, Holseki, it's many jewels. So there go the jewels flying out. Oh, 空気が漏れる音だ. こりゃいかん. So, oh, atmosphere leaking out sound it is. As for this, it cannot go. It's no good. So this is bad. This is bad. That's the sound of air leaking out. So we get shoo, shoo. When an kyumei-te ni nori o okureta. Okay, so this sounds like a dog, and that person looks a little bit like a dog. But anyway, they're crying out and saying, on the lifeboats, I guess like slow to ride. We were slow to get onto the lifeboat. Shino no wa iya da yo. As for dying, it's detestable, Like, I don't want to die. Dying is bad. I hate dying. あっちにまだ一台止まってるでさ. In that direction, still one platform, one machine, one lifeboat. I guess like docked or waiting. 止まってる. They say. それ, here we go. Okay. あ、曜日がそこに一台ある. Oh, a spare, a reserve in that place, one platform existing. So there's one spare, one reserve lifeboat. Again, ichidai machine. So, but they're using that to refer to the lifeboat. 私たちは逃げ遅れたんだ。助けてくれ. As for us, I guess like, I guess we were slow to run away. And he's explaining, so help us. We were slow to get away. 君、仙人だろ? You guys are crewmen, aren't you? Boat personnel. 救助ボートの操術ができるだろ? Oh, so this is them talking to them like, hey, you work on the boat. You're crewmen, aren't you, right? Rescue boat control or operation is possible, right? Like you can operate the rescue boats, right? でも、僕ロボットですから勝手にすることはできません. But me, robot, because freely of one's own will doing events, as for that, it's not possible. Okay, so, but hey, I'm a robot, so I can't do whatever I want. お願いだ. It's a wish, it's a desire. Please, we're begging you. 助けると思って頼むよ. I guess like think saving, requesting. We're asking you, we're begging you, like think about saving or helping. じゃあやってみます. Well then, I'll try to do it. Why? 乗れ! Hooray! Ride. Like, let's get on. Okay, so there we go. Shimatta. Oh no. Oh, he's on the thing with them. 皆さん、このロケットは地球までの燃料が足りません. Everybody, as for this rocket, fuel of up until Earth is not sufficient. So this rocket doesn't have enough fuel to get to Earth. このロボットやろう! You jerk robot! ねえ、燃料がないだと一体俺たちをどうする気だ? Okay. So you jerk robot, you know, or no, this might be just like hesitating on fuel. Fuel not existing, saying that what the hell doing intent it is of us. So what you're telling us there's not enough fuel, like what the hell do you intend to do with us? この子のせいじゃないですよ. This kid's fault is. So it isn't this kid's fault. Oh, okay. Here we go. なんとか助かる方法はないのか? Somehow a saving method as for that does it not exist. So is there no way to save us? お前がだいたい不注意だからいけないんだ. You generally, because you're fuchui, it not able to go. You are fuchui. What is fuchui? Careless. Because you're generally careless, like it's no good. Okay. Ma, okusan. Now, wife. どうするのよ? On. So what are we going to do? How do? And that's that crying again like a dog. 着くまでは飛べます. 一旦月へ降りて考えましょう. As for up until the moon, able to fly. So we can fly as far as the moon. I guess like Itan generally. Yeah, I guess like for now to the moon, descend, and let's think. Let's land on the moon for a little bit and think. Okay, yeah, so there's like a tree. Tsukie oritatte kuki mo nai en da zo. Derareru to omotteru no ka? Okay, to the earth descend, saying even also atmosphere not existing. It is. Not able to go out thinking, right? Like thinking we can't go out there. There's no atmosphere there, right? Ah, henna yatsu ga iru zo. Oh, a strange thing exists. Like there's something strange, meaning this thing. Okay, after all that, that's 10 pages. We're going to pause there. We haven't formally met whoever Iwan is, but we'll see what happens as we continue with Iwan no Baka next time. All right. Whew. Oh, check it out. That is the Hennayatsu, the strange thing. A little preview, a little teaser, a little something, something. All right. All right, we got to get out of here. No, wait, it's too late. I've been able to wrap up generally before 9, but I started a little bit late today. Anyway, okay. Where go? Day 11 of sumo starts soon. Ooh. All right. You're on beer 8. Oh man, I wish for better things for you. I wish for better things for you. Not that having a lot of beer isn't bad, but it sounds like it's been pretty rough. Definitely rougher than what I'm actually. I grouse about a lot, but you know, in bigger picture view of things, like first world problems for me all the way. Anyway. All right. On that note, we are going to go raid Midnight Sumo. It is day 11. Day 11 of Grand Sumo. They're already in Jonidan. Jonidan, which is the lowest division. It's round 90, 90th seat versus 83rd seat. So we're going to go raid them. I am going to do my best to stream the rest of the week. Again, I'm going to be out for a bit starting this weekend. So, and then I've got kitchen renovation starting, and although that's upstairs, I don't know when they're going to leave. So it's going to be weird. The next month will be a little bit weird. I'll do my best, but definitely will be gone for about a week. So I'll do my best to stream over the next 2 days and kind of get ready to hunker down on everything else that's going on. I don't know what like cleaning out my kitchen is going to look like. It's going to be atrocious. Daidokoro no souji ga dai kirai desu. Anyway, I hate cleaning the kitchen. Not stepping forever. Yeah, probably not, but probably. We'll see. We'll see. Flip a coin. Flip a coin. I'm sure a break will help a lot. But anyway, on that note, let's go raid some Midnight Sumo. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your week. I hope it gets better. Stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, stay cool. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on this week. I guess it'll be kind of normal. Maybe I'll try to come up with something a little bit different to do. I would like to do the one diamond painting thing, but we'll see. We'll see if if I can get that set up or something so we can get some giggles out of that. Anyway, thanks again so much. Have a good one. Take care, and I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks again. Bye for now.